Good day. Today we are talking about the install base or the asset page that can be found in the Equinix customer portal. Now before we dive into the details of this page, for a user to be able to land on this page, they would require the install base permissions to be assigned to them. And let me do a quick walkthrough of how, as an administrator, you can assign the install base permission to the user. Navigate to the Administration tab and select the User Management submenu item. Once that page loads, locate the user that you want to assign the permission to. Click on the ellipsis icon found on the far right column and click on Manage Permission. After that page loads, locate the Install Base Permissions card. Click on it and the Install Base Permission page will load. Now the Install Base Permission page is divided into two columns. The left column indicating the IBXs or the IBX presence that you have with Equinix, and the right column indicating whether the permission has been assigned or unassigned to the user. To assign the permission, simply check on the checkbox corresponding to the IBX that you would like to assign the user to, the permissions to, and click on the Submit button. Once the save has been made, you will see a banner message giving you some feedback that the changes has been saved. Now that is a quick overview of how you can assign the install base permission to a particular user. So now let me move back to the install base page. So to navigate to the install base page, we first need to navigate to the Operations tab and click on the Install Base submenu item. And once that page loads, you will see a data grid of all the assets that you have with Equinix currently. Now, in order to help you quickly locate the asset or the asset that you are looking for, we have provided some high-level filtering functionalities. So you can filter by IBX or by the location. So simply check on any of the checkboxes and this data grid will simply narrow down all the assets that can be found in that particular IBX you selected. So note that in this column, you start seeing the change after I apply that filter. You see all of these assets can be found in the IBX AT1. And if you would like to perform a more granular search, you can filter the assets by the cages found in the IBXs that you have selected. You can also filter by asset or product type. So these are some of the options available for you. You can filter by accessories, by cabinet, by cage, by cross-connect, by Equinix Ethernet Exchange, by Equinix Connect, by patch panel, by power, by IBX Smart View, by virtual circuit, by business continuity trading room, by Equinix Connect, and others. You can also filter the assets by the installation date. So by default, show all appears, or you can filter by the past 30 days, past 3 months, past 6 months, past year, or a custom date range. And last but not least, you will be able to filter by keyword search. So if you know the serial number or the asset number of the asset you are looking for, or even the order numbers, or the circuit ID and stuff like that, you would be able to key in this keyword and perform the search. So this will help you quickly narrow down the data grid to get the asset that you are looking for. Now coming to this data grid, it has several columns. So the first column, serial number, followed by account number, by order number, by product type, by the IBX or the cage, and the installation date, as well as the product description. The gear icon allows you to hide or display the various columns that can be hidden or unhidden. And Now for each particular asset that you have, you will see that there is an arrow which really behaves like an accordion. By clicking on the accordion, you will expand the details, and you will be able to find more detailed information relating to the particular product. Now in this example, it's a power product, and you will see you'll be able to find the asset number, where it's located, the status, and the serial number. Now, if I were to open up, for example, a cross-connect product, you would see a different set of details. Let me just make the accordion expand. So you will be able to see firstly the same information, the account number, the location, the status, and the serial number. But for cross-connect, you will be able to see the A side information as well as the Z side information. And after that, you will be able to find some more details, such as the asset number and whether the building mean room extension is required. And yeah, so you get the drift. By and large, these details, after you expand the accordion for different products, would appear differently. So let me just expand the patch panel product and give you an overview of the details. So with patch panel, you would see a list of different details, and you can also view a visual view of the patch panel by clicking on the view panel link found there. So you can also click on the print and download function, and it will print and download a PDF view of this visual patch panel view. Right? So this largely is the high-level functionality of the install base, the asset page found in Equinix Customer Portal. And last but not least, at the top right of the page, you will see a Generate Report link. Now clicking on this Generate Report link will bring you to the Generate Install Base Report page. And the output of that functionality would be an Excel file where you can download from the Equinix Customer Portal and save it onto your local hard drive. The report walkthrough can be found in the other video, so I will keep the video short and related to install base for now. And that's all we have. Thank you.